In the 20th century, mafias were ruling the roost, engaging in high-level corruption, bribery, and violence. While they were able to apprehend enforcers, they couldn't tie kingpins to the crime. Al Capone, for instance, was taken down by tax laws. So, in 1970, President Nixon signs the Racketeer Influenced Corrupt Organizations Act, or the Rico Act, to target these mob bosses. By the 1980s, federal prosecutors like Rudy Giuliani effectively used the Rico Act to bring down the city's 5 mafia families. Giuliani got indictments against the Lucchese crime family, who rigged bids for window contracts to the tune of $142 million. But what is the Rico Act, and how does it work? The Rico Act lets prosecutors target an enterprise who conduct any of these charges. Then, prosecutors can indict members of the enterprise to all the crimes committed by any member of the organization. In mob prosecution, this allows leaders of the gangs to be prosecuted. But as the war on crime and the fear of super predators started happening in the 90s, Rico started to shift from criminalizing mob families to street gangs.
They are not just gangs of kids anymore. They are often the kinds of kids that are called super predators. No conscience, no empathy. We can talk about.
In recent years, a study found that 86% of Rico cases prosecuted people of color. Thousands of people have been convicted under Rico.
The street gang has been made into a folk devil, right? A pathological folk devil, like a cancer that has infected US society. The person who is charged with, say if you hit them with the RICO Act, you say, well, if you don't plead guilty and you go before a jury, you're facing 20 years to life, right? And so the person, cops a plea. He says, okay, I did it, just give me the lesser charge. Often, a lot of the times, they were just a bunch of kids hanging on the corner. It's like ridiculous to put the same people in the same kind of category.
To many experts, the use of the RICO Act is wrong because it ignores the realities of the lives of those who live in marginalized community, and it allows prosecutors to hold anyone responsible for the worst thing anyone in their circle has done. In 2016, federal prosecutors launched the biggest indictment of street gangs using the RICO Act.
Today we announce what is believed to be the largest gang takedown in New York City history. We have charged 120 defendants in 2 rival Bronx street gangs with racketeering, narcotics, and firearms offenses.
And federal prosecutors have dozens more in the works, with hundreds of people wrapped up in a conspiracy law not originally designed to target them.